In today's hyper-productive corporate culture, senior executives often view sleep as an expendable luxury. It is frequently the first biological necessity sacrificed to meet the demands of the quarterly earnings cycle. Relying on traditional markers of executive burnout, like physical exhaustion or missed targets, is a reactive strategy. By the time these signs emerge, the damage to the organization has usually already occurred. Data from wearable devices is now exposing a widespread epidemic among senior leaders that exists long before any behavioral changes become visible to the board. Psychologists identify this stage as pre-burnout. It is defined by a gradual erosion of emotional reserves and a decline in a leader's ability to remain resilient under high-pressure scenarios. While sleep deprivation was once worn as a badge of honor, the data suggests it is actually a significant, unmonitored risk to corporate stability. When a leader consistently logs fewer than 6 hours of restorative sleep, their cognitive capacity begins to degrade at a measurable rate. This chart demonstrates how sleep debt specifically compromises risk evaluation. As sleep duration drops below 6 hours, the curve for risk overconfidence spikes, leading to a dangerous sense of certainty during high-stakes decision-making. Sleep debt also creates a significant psychological bottleneck, narrowing a leader's perspective and making it difficult to process the nuance of complex problems. This narrowed focus triggers heightened emotional reactivity, stripping away the calm, analytical mindset required to navigate executive challenges. Long before a CEO reaches a point of total collapse, their compromised judgment is already impacting the company's bottom line. Modern smartwatches focus on the recovery of the autonomic nervous system, providing a high-resolution look at how the body handles stress during the night. This visualization illustrates heart rate variability, or HRV. By measuring millisecond variations between heartbeats, the device provides an objective metric for cognitive performance. When viewed as a historical trend line, a consistent decline acts as an early warning signal for cognitive fatigue. These metrics provide a physiological window into a leader's emotional depletion, turning subjective feelings of stress into hard data. This recovery data offers boards and HR departments objective evidence of an executive's mental state, allowing for data-driven wellness assessments. Tracking these metrics transforms burnout from an unpredictable crisis into a forecasted trend, allowing for targeted intervention before systemic damage occurs. The always-on culture championed by an exhausted executive creates a top-down precedent that spreads throughout the organization. Chronic sleep debt impairs a neurological pathways responsible for empathy, making it difficult for a leader to accurately read or respond to team dynamics. This loss of empathy frequently results in increased cross-departmental conflict and a measurable drop in employee engagement. When a leader can no longer project strategic calm, it creates a reputational risk that can shake the confidence of both employees and shareholders. An exhausted CEO's fatigue acts as a contagion, driving the entire organization toward reactive, siloed decision-making. To counter this, forward-thinking organizations are now managing aggregated well-being metrics with the same rigor they apply to financial KPIs. Partnering with occupational health teams allows companies to run wellness audits that track workload peaks and energy trends across the C-suite. These organizations are implementing executive recovery policies that restrict late-night communication and mandate clear boundaries between work and rest. Using data to proactively manage these patterns protects the individual leader and the health of the entire corporate culture. A well-rested CEO maintains a steady, clear perspective that is absent in an exhausted, reactive leader. World Sleep Day highlights a fundamental business reality. Human capital cannot drive sustainable success through prolonged overextension. Executive sleep quality is a measurable strategic performance variable with a direct impact on long-term business outcomes. For modern leadership teams, prioritizing restorative sleep provides a primary foundation for organizational resilience.